Landed in Brasilia on the way to Rio. All night it was. Stayed up all night on the plane. Hardcore. In Brasilia, down to Rio. And then got to try and get into this Fatboy Slim gig later. See how that goes. Boys, it's about 6, 7 or 8 in the morning. We don't even know. You just stepped off a plane from where?
Belo Horizonte. Yesterday we were at the Colombia versus Greece match, which was fantastic. This is the days of our lives. Now we've got Switzerland, Ecuador, before going back to Belgium, Algeria, then Argentina, Iran, and then England versus Costa Rica, our final match.
Wow, okay, so you're on a bit of a circuit. This is your first World Cup.
Absolutely.
How is it for you, boys?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Just how I dreamt it would be.
Unbelievable.
Living the dream.
And like yesterday was a bit of a disappointment up in Manaus. You were watching it on the big screen there. What was your vibes when you were watching that game?
Positive. Normally we're embarrassed, but I actually felt that we put in a good show. I think we've done really well, really positive.
As Roy Keane said to Steven Gerrard on the Champions League final, they're not going to qualify, but I wish them all the best. It's not going to happen though. Uruguay are nearly too strong, I think, and after Costa Rica's performance yesterday, well, we're just going to see what happens.
I've arrived. I've left the jungle and I've arrived in Rio. I'm here. It was a long night, no sleep, pretty much, but I've landed and I'm in Rio and I'm ready to go again. So I've got to my apartment and not particularly happy, to be quite honest with you. There's no one here. The guy's somewhere else. Got to my room, which is down here somewhere. There's no lock on the door, no lock on the door outside. There's no lock on my own door. Got loads of bits and pieces that I obviously don't want people to take. Computers and stuff. And the room's absolutely tiny, you know. So I've got a tiny little room in here. It's the old beds down the bottom here. And no lock on this door. Shower doesn't work. No sheets on the beds. No one here. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in Rio Copa. And I need to kind of get out, but I'm kind of afraid to leave my stuff because somebody could literally walk in this apartment and walk out with all my gear. So, temporary solution to my situation. I had all my stuff under my mattress and I just headed out because I've got to get to this Fatboy Slim party. Apparently there's a pool party on the roof and it's got to be done. I've got to find out where it is. So I'm just walking along Copacabana Beach now, as you do after you've just lost to Italy. And I'm thinking, this ain't a bad place to be. I'm going for the old, I'm wearing this Fatboy Slim t-shirt. And I want to see how long it's going to take for him to say, oi, you got a Fatboy Slim t-shirt. So I'll be counting the minutes. All right. So today, first game of the World Cup for Argentina.
Yes.
Playing Bosnia.
Yes.
You're smiling and you look confident.
Oh, yes. Come on, Argentina. Come on, Messi.
See you later. So, Copacabana Beach, and I didn't bump into him. I see the characters are here. Ralph.
Character one.
That's right, the character one is Ralph, man. How you doing, you alright?
All right, man.
Mark.
Character two. Yeah, good.
Mark's come in from Sheffield as well.
Yeah, my blades.
Lovely Jenny. Brighton, New York, Brighton, massive. You know. And Reg, never Sheffield. Good to see you, and we're on beautiful Copacabana Beach. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? The day after England's unlucky loss. And there's all sorts of business going on here. But this is the next stage of our adventure. We're going to hang out tonight, watch the Argentina game, watch a bit more football, eat a bit, drink a bit, and have some jokes.
It's a World Cup!
So Jenny, ain't seen you for a while. We were hanging out in South Africa. We had a lot of fun there, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
You know, and I've been out to Brighton a couple of times to see you.
Yeah.
But now we're in Rio together.
Amazing.
You've been here, you went up to the favelas apparently.
Yeah,
And what was that? What's that saying?
it was gorgeous. It's incredible. And the people in the favela, it's safer in the favela than down here on Copacabana Beach.
Okay, where else have you been to?
Been to Sao Paulo.
Okay.
We went to the Fan Fest for the opening game, and that was pretty exciting. And then at halftime, ran to a Brazilian bar and watched it there, and just in the middle of the Brazilian fans singing and shouting and happy.
So you're doing a strange thing because all us, you know, lads who went to see the match today had come down from the Amazon, but you're going up to the Amazon.
Going up to the Amazon on Monday.
That's right.
Yep, we're taking our Malarone so that we don't get any malaria.
And any plans to, in the Amazon? What are you doing up there?
We're going to go and see Cameroon, Croatia
Okay.
on Wednesday.
Okay, that sounds cool, man.
Yeah, man.
So you've got it all planned out.
Mostly.
That's right. Okay. Well, listen, you've got to give the boys a shout when you're up in the Amazon. They'll take care of you up there. You must eat the fish.
Oh, yeah.
And you must just go to the square and dance all night because that's what they seem to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
All
up for all that.
right. Okay.
Cheers.
So, I mean, you can almost forget we lost yesterday when you see a view like this. Over the beach, everyone's smiling, everyone's happy. My hotel room is a nightmare, but I've kind of forgotten about it now. We're at the party. Fatboy Slim's up the top there dropping some tunes, and I'm just here with my friends I ain't seen for a while, hanging out, having some beers on the beach, and just, I don't know what else to say. This is great. Rio. It's like the movie. I thought we were unlucky. How about yourself?
I think England were unlucky, yeah. I thought they played really well, the most encouraging performance from an England team for some time. Whilst the result is always significant, it's not the be-all and end-all at this stage. There's still life in England yet, and I think that if they can play in a similar manner, they'll get the results they need to go through.
So we've got the Uruguay game, which is a big match coming up, okay? What do you think about England for that game? Do you think we'll be able to pull out a result?
Well, I wasn't very impressed with Uruguay in the first game, but of course Suarez wasn't playing. I'm sure he'll feature at some stage in this particular match. But at the same time, England, if they play the way they did in the first match and just work a little bit harder on their final ball, their final cross, and their finishing, I can see England being comfortable winners in that game. But of course, you expect some sort of bounce back from Uruguay as well, because they were pretty appalling in their first game. But and nothing's easy in a World Cup. But you know, the young kids have shown how talented they are. They take people on and look pretty comfortable in this environment. So I think all in all, it's pretty encouraging. Well, if we're going to win this match, we need the players to perform. Sterling was magnificent in the first game. He looked fearless. He goes at people. I suspect Barkley either may play or come on earlier than perhaps he did in the game. He looks an absolute natural at this level, kept the ball, looked dangerous, and so I'd be interested in what formation he goes. Sturridge scored a goal, did what he's asked to do, played well as well, so I think those three could change things for England in the future.
Can I give you a score? Give us a score prediction.
No, I never predict scores, I'm always wrong, so I'll go 5-0.
Hey! Well, you've been here a week.
I have.
Brazil, which you love.
Yeah.
What has been the most interesting thing that you have done or seen since you've been here?
Everybody thinks that Rio is better than Sao Paulo, but we went down to Sao Paulo for the opening game, and I really loved it. I think it's a great, great city, and I will be going back there.
What was the vibe, and what was different about it that you got off on?
It's something I can't put my finger on, which is intriguing. It's more sophisticated than Rio. It's slightly more Europeanized, but it's a city that's getting on with what it's doing. It's not looking for tourists. It's not looking for visitors. It's got its own thing, and I kind of like that about it. I really enjoyed it.
So you coming back?
Yeah.
And now we're going back to the apartment to pull the ejector seat. We've decided, or I've decided, it's got to go. Got to get out of there. I'll be squatting somewhere else for the night. I'm out. The bag is here. We've exited the building. I'm out. We're off to get a beer.
Ejector seat has been put.
It's gone. We're in the fan zone. We made it out. Germany, Portugal, big game. Long night last night and a great night last night out with Ralph. He's gone up to Manaus, up to the jungle, in the jungle. The Lions sleep tonight. But we're watching the Germans play. It's going to be a good game. So today, Germany.
Deutschland.
Big game against Portugal.
Yeah.
I see you are wearing your Germany killer outfit today. Your very good Germany outfit. Beckenbauer would be proud. It's good.
Yeah.
So today, when Germany play Portugal, tell me what the score will be.
I think maybe 2-0.
2-0. You, big smile on your face.
I do have a big smile on my face.
Today, USA took out the Ghana. You have a German influence. You have a German vibe at the moment now with the Klinsmann. Are you the new Germany?
Yes, we are.
We're about to be the new Germany. We've got the Germans looking right at us thinking, what does Klinsmann bring to the field? And Klinsmann brings defense, and he brings the offense, and he brings the European play to the US.
Every tournament, America seems to be getting better and better, or they seem to be holding their own ground. Are you getting to the stage where you think you could actually go out and win the World Cup?
Did you not see the match with Ghana today? Look at us, look at us. So we've got a defense that's beefed up. We've got 4 guys that are taller, that are stronger, that are doing extremely well. We've got a midfield that's winning balls right there and setting it up for the forwards. We've got Dempsey. We've got a coach that left out a striker that's well known all over the US.
Which striker was that?
Landon Donovan.
Okay, I was just checking you knew who he was.
However, and then we had Zusi from Sporting Kansas City come up. Zusi! So Sporting Kansas City come up and take that spot, and they were feeding balls in, which is the German style. So I think we're going to go all home.
So I'm going to ask the question then. You're obviously very confident.
Absolutely. Because we believe we will win. We believe we will win.
I know we will win. I know we will win.
Rio Airport. Got here really early this morning for my flight to Sao Paulo. Plenty of time. Typical. All the planes delayed. There's loads and loads of Brazilians here. Flying to Fort Lauderdale for their game today, and they're just sitting around waiting for things to happen. It's not happening at the moment now. Not sure when our plane's going to take off. Got maybe 2, 3, 4 hours sitting around, more sitting around. Brazilians a bit nervous they actually might miss their game. Off to Sao Paulo later. I'm actually going to be there for 3 or 4 days so I can chill out for a bit because it's been a complete mad one so far. Literally day by day, lacking electricity, lacking Wi-Fi, lacking everything, lacking clean clothes. But I'm looking forward to a couple of days in Sao Paulo, living on the edge as they say.